So in today's tutorial I want to show you how to record an action in Photoshop, and I know there's a lot of tutorials about that on YouTube and on the internet, but the reason why I do this tutorial is because some people asked me how I recorded my dodging and burning action, which I use quite often on my tutorials. And another reason is because this tutorial is perfect for the Photoshop for Beginners series that I have. Whenever I want to use dodging and burning, I like to work non-destructively. So for that, I'm using a layer with 50% gray. So what I do is create a new layer, go to Edit, Fill, choose 50% gray, click OK, and change the blend mode to Overlay. And since I use this a lot, I created an action for this. So next I want to show you how I recorded that action. But before, I want to talk about actions. If you want to see the actions panel, go to Window and choose Actions. I have it here on this dock. And when you open it, you see a few default actions that Photoshop comes with. So you just select the action and click this play button to apply that action. This is the default actions folder. I created a folder of my own. And you can do that if you click this folder icon, and it will ask you to give it a name. I use my name, and here I have that dodging and burning action, and you can also see the keyboard shortcut that I assigned to it, and inside it you see all the commands. So I will do it all over again, but before we start, when you record an action, it's important to know that you're not recording time, you're just recording the commands. Every step that you do, every menu where you go, it's will be recorded, but you're not recording time. So you can take all the time in the world. It's not recording time. So that being said, let's create a new action. So if you have your folder, select the folder that you have and click this new layer icon, and it will ask you for a name, and just type wherever you want. I will name it Dodge 2 because I will delete this, and it will also ask you the folder where you want to save that. I will choose my folder. You can assign keyboard shortcuts to these actions, and so from the list you can select the function key, and then you can choose the shift or control or both of them. So when you press Control Shift and F5, this action will be applied. You can also assign it a color, and then click record. And once you click record, everything that you do here on the interface will be added here. And if you want to stop the action, you press the stop button. So the first thing I did is create a new layer, and you can see the new command has been added here. Next, I changed the name. I changed the name to Dodge Burn, and you see the command has been added here. And next I went to Edit, Fill. So I'm following the same process. 50% gray, click OK, and now change the blend mode to Overlay, and I'm done. Now I can click on the stop button, and the action is ready. Let's say I made something wrong. For example, I added a new layer. Well, I cannot undo that. If I go to the history, you can see that it keeps adding steps here. So if it happens to you, the only thing you have to do is just stop and delete the actions that you don't want, and then hit record again and continue. So you can continue from here again. And that's all. Now press stop, and now the action is ready to be used. If you press Control Shift and F5, we should get this layer. So let's try that. Control Shift F5, and voila, here you have it. And notice that the name is exactly the same name as you typed when you recorded the action. So yeah, that's how you record actions. You can download these actions from internet. There are a lot of actions that make adjustments to images and make frames and all that kind of things. Just go to DeviantArt or Google it, Photoshop Actions, and you'll find tons of them. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, just post a comment and I'll try to help you. So see you next time.